Hi, good morning. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Good morning.
Great. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Sebastian. I'm the IT manager. Before we begin, is everything working correctly on your side?
Yes, everything is working perfectly.
Excellent. Today we're interviewing for a junior IT support position. Could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Simon. I'm interested in technology and problem solving. I've worked in customer facing environment, which helped me develop communication and teamwork skills. I'm now looking for a role professionally in the IT field.
What would you say is your greatest strength for this position?
Yeah, of course. I will say my greatest strength is my ability to stay calm under pressure. What problem appear, I focus on understanding the issue and finding a solution step by step rather than panicking.
Well, that's a valuable skill. Can you give me an example?
Sure. In a previous job, we were extremely busy and several issues appeared at the same time. I organized priorities, communicated with my team, and helped solve the problem efficiently.
Well, let me ask you a question. What would you consider a weakness for this job?
Well, sometimes I spend too much time analyzing problem because I want to full understanding. However, I'm improving by balancing analysis with faster decision making.
That's good. Let's imagine a technical scenario. A user calls and says their computer is not working, won't turn on. What would you do in that case?
First of all, I will check the basics, such as the poor cables, power outlet,
Yeah.
and any visible hardware issue. Second, then I would try to identify whether the problem is hardware or software related. If I
Yeah.
couldn't solve it quickly, I will scale it to the senior technicians or the supporter team.
Okay. Good. Now let's imagine that you receive I don't know, 5 or 6 urgent tickets, IT tickets at the same time. How would you manage them? What would you do in that?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, there's no problem. Imagine you receive like 5 or 6 tickets. They're all urgent. What would you do in that case?
Okay. I would prioritize them according to the urgency and the impact. If an issue affects many users or critical system, I will address it first. I will also keep users informed about the status of the requests.
Okay. Do you remind uh, a conflict and you had at your work that you solved it?
Yeah, of course. And once there was some misunderstanding with a coworker regarding responsibilities during a busy shift. Instead of arguing, I spoke with them calmly after work. We clarified their situation and improved our communication after that.
Good. Yeah, I mean, after all, communication is the most one of the most important things in a job. Um, do you have any question for us? Like we can respond you in the next interview we have.
Yeah, of course. Regarding to the tools that you have to your team, that is regardless to the tools that your IT team use. Is there any training for new employees? And
Yeah,
what would you say is the biggest challenge of this role?
those are good questions. Well, Simon, thank you for your time today. We'll contact. contact you soon regarding the next steps.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a great day.
Ahora, now we change. Now we change. Digo, no, cortar esto, ¿no? Now I'm the candidate and you are the interviewer.
Okay.
You begin.
Hi, Sebastian. Good morning. Can you hear me well?
Yes. I can hear you perfectly. Good morning, also, and thank you for having me today.
Great. Let's begin. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Certainly. My name is Sebastian. I'm 22 years old. And I'm currently studying engineering. I've worked in fast-paced environments where I develop teamwork, communication, and problem-solving skills. Recently, I've become very interested in the IT support environment because I enjoy technology and helping people solving technical issues or problems.
Okay. Um, why is your interest in working in IT services?
Yeah, I've always been interested like in computers and technology. What I enjoy most is troubleshooting problems and like learning how system works. I find it regarding when I'm able to help someone solving a technical issue.
Okay. What do you consider your strongest professional skill regardless to the IT services?
Yeah, I'm sure my strongest skill is problem solving for sure. When challenges appear, I stay calm, analyze the situation, the problem, and work through it logically until I find a solution.
Okay, perfect. By the other hand, can you tell me about a weakness do you consider that you have in this service?
Yeah, sure. I would say like sometimes I focus too much on the details. I want everything to be correct and I spend more time on that. However, I've learned to manage my time better and focus on priority when it's necessary.
Okay, perfect. Let's create an imagine scenarios. If a
Yeah,
user
sure.
reports that a company application suddenly crashes, how would you respond in that case?
Well, first of all, I will gather information about the issue and try to reproduce, like, know what is happening. Then I would check logs, um, settings, or maybe recent changes. If I couldn't solve it immediately, I will escalate the problem to a different area and keep the user informed.
Okay, perfect. Um, Other question I have prepared to you. Do you have experience dealing with stress and deadlines?
Yeah, I try to stay organized and prioritize tasks according to urgency, like the tickets. Then I focus on one issue at a time. That helped me a lot to keep to keep doing the things and communicate clearly if expectation or deadlines need an adjustment.
Okay, perfect. Tell me about a time you worked as a part of a team.
Mm,
If
the
you have
last time
experience in that,
I
in that case.
Yeah, the last time I worked as a part of a team uh, was in my previous job. I mean, teamwork is an essential thing, and we had to coordinate tasks during busy periods, support each other, and I don't know, achieve our goals.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's summarize this interview. What do you consider your main reason, the main reason why we do hiring?
Yeah.
Why we must hire?
Right now, I'm really motivated, reliable, eager to learn, and genuinely interested in technology. I believe my work ethic and willingness to improve will make me a valuable part of the team if you let me.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that's all the questions by my side. I don't know if you have any questions for us.
Yeah, I was.
In any case, we'll respond you through email. So I will note that, and then I will respond to you.
Yeah. I was thinking while we were talking. Have a question. I mean, what are the most important skills to for like success in this role? And another thing I was thinking, what opportunity for growth for growth exist within the company. I mean that's important to me.
Okay, perfect, Sebastian. I take note about that. Thank you very much for your
Yeah.
time.
No, thank you for the interview, and I appreciate the opportunity and hope hear from you soon.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope see you in another occasion. Goodbye.